Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
No time, is it? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause I told no wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all the wrist, watch out flips, I never switch, you never switch.
Coach, thanks. As mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler, and some room to work.
Let's go, baby. Go, Melvin.
26. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that will be caught. But out of bounds.
Oh, that's
out of bounds.
bullshit.
Ruled incomplete here. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and excited
rare.
is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
6-6, bullet high.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
132 fighter. Show that bench release and go. Smooth.
Here's Mostert. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Lock 80! We want this.
This is Mostert.
Let's go, baby.
Be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger.
Let's go!
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Gordon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Jackson now rolling to his right. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on. Feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Yeah, let's go. Way to get over there, Ramsey, and help out.
This pass defense
Way to help out, Ramsey.
In the win last week, and they're looking good here.
Oh, they ain't going for it again, huh?
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know,
we got the wrong motherfucker returning punts.
Same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
But he got a good return. We'll take that.
A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Let's go. We got to score, baby.
Throwing now. Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left.
Let's fucking go, baby. J.J. Nelson, baby.
5 yards that time.
J.J. Nelson, baby. It's my nigga.
Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year. Led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. On 2nd and 12, Jackson buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Get the fuck out of here. They done cheated that nigga twice, man.
And what did we talk
bullshit.
about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have a little chance of winning this one.
Tucker's kick is good.
Man.
And that will make our score 9-0. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. What, a soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger.
Give me that. Give me that, baby. Give me that. Let's go. Nigga.
Take it across midfield.
Pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
On On second down, it's Gordon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one.
Hey, everything add up, man. Everything add up.
Will take the bait and move laterally.
Straight up.
Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Oh, way to get it out of there. Let's go.
To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yes. Ooh, I was sick right there. I ain't going to draw.
It's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Let's go!
Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Now that's disappointing for the defense.
Punishment, nigga. Punishing these niggas.
The field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside
punishment,
the 5-yard
nigga.
line.
Thought I heard something. Huh? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. One man in the backfield. That's Gordon. 2nd and goal. He's going to get him running right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on.
Let's go. We'll take it. It all add up.
A dozen plays
better than what they got.
With the field goal.
We do got to punch it in, though. Fuck, man.
Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out the just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Get him! Get him, boys!
He's taken down.
Get him, boys! Way to take a picture with his ass. You saw that? We on ass, baby. Let's go.
For setting the tone of the drive offensively, giving up a big sack.
Somebody gonna have to beat us, baby.
Not a great start.
To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger.
Somebody gonna have to beat us.
Here as he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over
punishment
for what'll be an important third down.
This is what you call punishment, baby.
They'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, orbit.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And he connects.
Damn, I gave up too many by blitzing that. But I won't even go for this shit. Go for it, nigga. We in field goal range again. That's 3 extra. That's 3 free ones. You don't get this. Let's go. It's 3 free ones, baby.
4 on 4th.
Yeah.
Now whistles here before the snap.
He want to punt anyway. He was just trying to run out the clock. Should have called timeout. Damn.
Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Give me a fucked up punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. To return is Roberts.
Damn, Roberts actually is a good fucking punt returner. Shit, I don't even mean to have him that punt returner, but he damn sure doing his
very
thing.
little time remaining until the half. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Oh, he had my line. Wow, why was my nigga running so slow? I hate this game sometimes. Should be fucking cheating. This is exactly who I was trying to go guard, too. That's bullshit.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Get that Jalen. Get the fuck out of here!
One of them came
bullshit.
He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014
wow.
against Baltimore. And
ball hits him on his back, huh?
That was on the heels of a 6-touchdown
Should
performance.
be full of shit. Gonna make my linebacker run slow. They don't make us miss a pick like that. No fucking way.
Was kind to Big Ben.
nigga! Jabril Peppers! Let's go. These boys can't do nothing. They can't do nothing.
Interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Pick, nigga. Peppers again. Jabril Peppers!
At the 39-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
it's
what's
gotta
going
be
on
a
with your
frustrating
scheme?
one.
Maybe
Can't
we should
do
look at the
shit.
defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive.
Even the commentator said they got them frustrated right now. Nigga said it right after I said
This
that.
guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Lamar Jackson,
baby.
such a threat with those legs.
Gotta learn how to get out of bounds and stop trying to get extra. We'll take what we got.
Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback.
Damn.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That was stupid.
By Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Exactly why I be taking my threes instead of doing stupid shit.
Now Mostert. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue.
Yeah, let's go. He's throwing it to nobody.
We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Alert, alert. 24. Check 3, check 3. Go, go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gordon. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson able to get this to Gordon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Jackson steps away to his left. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. Baby. And the lead extends. It's 15-0. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Let's go, let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about...
Pick! Let's go!
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Marcus Peters, quit playing with me.
By the Pro Bowler
for Marcus Peters. Partner, we
Town business.
Possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Kill, try out. You got tight.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit.
Oh, wow. With that fake-ass fumble, though.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hope his ass is out for the
Might we see
season.
our first touchdown of the game. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, alert.
Now Roethlisberger. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Give me that, nigga.
And this is intercepted.
Give me that.
And that should do it.
Give me that, nigga.
Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson dancing to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Gordon. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson now on 3rd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. Got Gordon open, completes it.
Let's go! That should be my superstar right there! Yeah! I needed a few more yards. I gotta check that shit. Hold on real quick. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Let me see. My nigga needed 150. Rushing, he got 105. Receiving, 46. Woo! He got it by 1 yard. Oh my goodness. I ain't running another play with that nigga. 146 and 105. That's 151. Yeah! Got him! Superstar! And I shut this nigga out. Let's fucking go. Damn, I want to run one more play with him, but I can't. What if he get took back? Hell no, that's ugly. Woo! I was focused. Nigga, that's why I kept running that pass play to him, and that's why I kept doing the same play, because
They'll run here.
Oh, that should have gave it to Gordon.
And
Fuck.
he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Get you some, nigga.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Let's go! Shut these niggas out.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today,
nigga had 140, 46 receiving and 105, 151, nigga. My nigga better be superstar now. Let's go, nigga. And we finna get the X Factor next.
Next week.
X Factor next.
They drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back.
Got it by a yard. Yeah.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Shut them niggas out. We 5-0. Mar didn't have a good game, but so what? We was focused on getting our superstar. We made sure we got that. 105, 46. That's 151, cocksucker. Let's go. That's 151. You lying to me, jackass. Oh, I gotta send them 25. I'm about to send them 25 on a dinner, so then that way. Outside. Fuck all this. I need to see if my nigga got that superstar. Let's go. Yeah, nigga. Superstar. I'm talking about thanks, E-Ball. That's why I left the cast up just so you can see this. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line.